Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's Beauty Uncovered. Now this is the first time that we've ever gone live on an evening, so hopefully you're all excited to dive into those beautiful beauty products that we've uncovered throughout the month. You'll have to forgive me, we went live earlier this afternoon and it has been a jam-packed afternoon of products, of founder interviews. We've had a fabulous time and this has been our first month of doing these lives here at Counterculture. So hopefully you are in for a treat with all of the deals and discounts that we have in store for you this evening, and you are ready to dive on into what we have to offer. Hello from our Counterculture store team that have just joined. Let me know in the chat right now where you're watching us from. Say, hi, my name is, and where you're watching us from. Everyone who puts that in our comments will be in for a treat, because you could be in with a chance of winning a £50 gift card. Now, what can you expect here on Beauty Uncovered? Well, my name's Lucy. I've been doing this for the last month, so I've been able to interview some fabulous female founders. We've really got to dive into the products. I mean, if you've looked back at any of these episodes, we had Lusso Tan, who did some amazing demos. That was episode 1. We've spoken to multiple different founders about skincare products, about wellness brands, and what you can expect on these lives is discounts, deals, bundles, and inside information, tips, tricks that you're not going to get anywhere else. So do let me know where you're watching us from, and I'd love to hear from you. Have you purchased from Counterculture before? Have you had your eyes on any products throughout these lives? Or are you a fresh newbie that's just jumped onto this live for the first time? I want to know. Feel free to put it in the comments where you're watching us from and introduce your name. Now, as I'm doing this live, I will be pulling up the products to the side of the screen so that you can access that product. You can add to cart, and of course, I will be having the codes as well for you. So I wanted to start. Now, we have so many different products. We've got hair care, we've got skincare, we've got beauty, and we've also got some amazing packing cubes that if you've not yet got a hold of, they're one of these products that if you know, you know. So I think the first product that I'd like to start off with, the first brand I'd like to go with is maybe a brand that you're familiar with, but we have a really intense bundle, which is full of juicy product that is going to keep your hair sort of fresh, hydrated, and glossy. And that one here, I'm going to pull up onto the screen right now. We've got the Colour Wow Gloss and Go set. So hopefully you'll be able to see that at the side of the screen. We've got Claire watching from London. Claire, are you a fresh Beauty Uncovered viewer? Have you seen any of our lives before, or is this the first time that you're here? Let me know. Are you fresh to our beauty lives, or maybe you watched episode 1, 2, or 3? And as a reminder, you can watch these episodes back on replay. When I'm doing these lives today, and obviously this evening, you will have these discount codes. These discount codes will run for the next week, so you can still access them, and then we obviously add new discounts when we go live next, so you get a chance to actually, you know, watch back. Right, so our first bundle is our Colour Wow. I was already familiar with Colour Wow. I was using one of their products, but this was very new to me when it came to the bundle. Now I have to say that this one here, this one right here, is one of those products that I've realized I cannot live without. It is going to remain a firm fixture in my beauty cabinet, and that's what we're really here for, is kind of simplifying beauty, going and doing the testing and doing the demoing and saying, actually, yes, this is Counterculture approved. We know that this works, and therefore we want to introduce it to you. So this is the Pop and Lock Serum, which I have become a huge fan of. I went away in London this week, and it was definitely like one of the first products I packed in my beauty bag. Claire, have you used any of the Colour Wow before? Now, what you do get is the Dream Coat, which they like to say is kind of like a bit of a raincoat for your hair. So it's going to be great for any of those humid days, which God knows we've got a lot of those humid days right now. So how to apply this? So we've done this bundle. I do this so all of my hair right now. So in fact, I've actually got the shampoo and conditioner that I used from Sylvina London, which we showcased earlier. That's also a really good bundle. In fact, let me backtrack. Let's go into actually how we would do our beauty routine. And if you've got any questions, feel free to put it in the chat as we're going live. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do our shampoo and conditioner. That's the one that I'm going to display. Now, what you can do is you can go back and you can watch this afternoon's little interview that we did with Sylvina, and it's so fun. So this shampoo and conditioner is all about sort of designed for grey hair. However, if you've got blonde hair like myself, any sort of hair color it will work for. But what it really does is it hydrates and conditions your hair. I've noticed I've used it twice this week and I do feel like I've been to the salon. It gives you that sort of professional result instantly. It's all natural when it comes to the ingredients. Now it is a blue shampoo as well. So it is a blue shampoo, but what makes this one different is it's not going to stain. You only need a little bit. And it's not heavy either. That's what I found. It's quite soft and easy to use. So it's the Shine and Hydration shampoo. If you do have grey hair, this is designed specifically for you or for any of you who are wanting to maybe embrace the silver hair, then this is a really nice sort of helpful product to help you with that transition. So you've got your shampoo, but you also have your conditioner. Now today, I've seen the Counterculture team who've just put that discount in. You are going to get 15% off your bundle if you use that code Sylvina15. So use the code Sylvina15 and then you will get your 15% off when it comes to this bundle. So this was designed by Sylvina herself, and she basically said when she started to embrace silver hair, there weren't products on the high street there for her. There weren't these products that were going to nourish and hydrate her hair. So that's why this lineup has been designed. So specifically for grey silver hair, but obviously it's going to work if you've got blonde hair. So you only need a little bit. Now, generally, when you're using a blue shampoo, what you will find is you'll probably be recommended to use it once a week. Otherwise, you're going to start to get those blue streaks. You're going to get those sort of stains in your hair, and you're going to get those stains in your bathroom. Not when you do your shampoo and your conditioner with Sylvina London. So this is a really nice base. I'd like to say, guys, if you're going out this evening, you could get ready with us here at Beauty Uncovered when it comes to all of these products that we've got for you. So you're going to do the shampoo and conditioner, only a small amount. If you go back and watch the episode 3 from this afternoon, you'll actually see her pour it out onto the screen, onto this nice pet, and it's got a lovely sort of pearly iridescent feel to it. So this is the shampoo and conditioner, and it is Sylvina15 for 15% off. I also liked it on the live today is because she actually showed us how to fully massage it into your hair. A lot of the time, I think that we only just work from the top and we're not fully getting in. So you've got your shampoo that you're going to obviously get right in, and then the conditioner as well. One tip that we had is that you could actually use a wet brush and comb that conditioner through. But one thing that a lot of us are not doing is actually sort of massaging it into the hair. So these two products I'd highly recommend. Number one, if you are thinking about kind of embracing the grey silver hair, or number two, if you've got blonde hair, or maybe what else I learned today, one viewer will win £50 free shop. Just add your name and where you're viewing from. And that is absolutely number one, guys. If you're just joining us, this is one thing that you can do very easily. You could be in with a chance of winning £50. All you need to do is put your name and your location, and then you get that £50, and literally it's awarded in our live. So it's awarded in our live, and you could be in with the chance of just literally getting that £50 to go shopping. So you've got your shampoo, conditioner. This is Sylvina London. You get 15% off. The product is visible in the screen right now, so you would just add to cart for those two. This is the interview that we did today with Sylvina, and she, like I said, really goes through sort of the backstory, the ingredients, how to use it, but only a small amount. And she also said that these bottles are going to last up to 3 months. So even though this may be at a higher price than your regular sort of high street brand, you have to invest in these products, and it will actually mean that you're simplifying your beauty routine because you won't need as many styling products after that. You're going to really sort of hydrate, nourish your hair just from doing your shampoo and conditioning, and then you can take away and minus some of those additional pieces that maybe you've got in your beauty care. We've got the lovely Gigi from Cheshire. Hello, my darling. Welcome, welcome. If this is your first time, this is Beauty Uncovered, so lots of discounts and deals. Gigi, am I right in saying, do you have curly hair, straight hair? Which one? Because our lovely founder from Sylvina London actually had these beautiful bouncy curls, and that really hydrates the curls as well. So we've got these two items, and this is Sylvina London for grey hair, shampoo and conditioner, but can obviously be used on all types, and you're getting 15. Really frizzy hair, so curious about the WOW products. Well, let me tell you. So first of all, this shampoo and conditioner is great when it comes to hydration of the curls, which is what the founder had, and you can see instant results. So then if you've done your shampoo and conditioner, let's move on to our Colour Wow bundle. Now, let me tell you, it's a good bundle. Counterculture are very good at doing their bundles and their edits, but this one, let me go ahead and just make this one visible for you right now. You should see that on the screen. So today you're getting the bundle where you've got your dream coat. You also have your pop and lock, Plus, on top of that, you also have this intensive mask. Now, this one here is the Chris Appleton and Color Wow mask. That is instant lusciousness. I don't even think lusciousness is the word, but at this point in the evening, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it's lusciousness. So you're getting all of these 3 items. Now, with your Color Wow, the code that you need to use is gloss25 gloss25, and you're going to get 25% off. So Gigi, you were asking about this. That's it. Color Wow added to cart. Let me take you through it. So the first thing, this is heat activated. So this is your dream coat. So this is great for those humid days. And if you are really wanting to gloss out that hair, you don't want the frizz. I think there's one thing to be said about embracing the texture of your hair and your natural curl or your natural sort of shape of it, but really making sure that it is smooth and hydrated is important. And that is what kind of sort of sets itself apart when it comes to that hair that's really been cared for. So the dream coat here, I would do, literally, I've just been spraying into sections, super easy to use. And it's heat activated, so then I would just blow dry straight away. Now for me as well, I've got keratin in my hair, so I can't be using sulfate. So it's sulfate free, so that is a really good little option for you if you do have any treatment on your hair. So this one here is £61, but you are getting your 25% off with your code. So that is your dream coat, which is a cult favorite. So many people love this product. And then this is my favorite. This is the Pop and Lock. I don't know what it is. I just feel like Pop and Lock, let's go. I appear on camera a lot when it comes to live shopping. I've got my baby wipes at hand because I'm going to be demonstrating a lot. And I've also noticed that I've got a lot of baby hair that's coming at the top. And when you're on camera, the tiniest little frizz or little sort of stray hair, it does show. So this is great. This has the tiniest little sparkle in it when you actually put it out. I'm going to go ahead and showcase it right now. So you only want a tiny little bit. I use mine on wet hair, and then I'll also use it as a finishing piece at the end. So just a tiny, tiny little bit. You've got that nice little shimmer there. You're just going to rub it on in and just smooth down. Now, I'll just tell you very simply why I love this product. Is because it doesn't make my hair look greasy. I can run my hands through. It's going to smooth down any stray hairs, and it's just going to give me that luscious, gorgeous shine. And you can use this on all different hair textures and types, and it's just such a nice little finishing product. And what I've also noticed is if I put it in right now, and then tomorrow I'm going to sleep on my hair, and in the morning, sometimes with other products, what I'll find is that it's quite heavy, or I've got that sort of oil or sort of grease, or it'll literally appear greasy. Not with your Pop and Lock. So you've got your Pop and Lock, you've got your dream coat, which is the cult favorite. And then, of course, you can have like an intensive mask on as well, which I would suggest probably doing once a week, but that's really good. We've got the counterculture team on hand if you guys have got any questions, but I think that is just such a stunning little bundle that is really going to protect your hair. It's going to give you that gloss, and it's great for travel. So if you need those items that you can just chuck in your suitcase to go, these are going to be the ones for you. So again, remember guys, with this live, you are getting your discounts. So your discounts today are gloss25, and then you can get your 25% off. But I want to know from you ladies and gents, whoever may be watching, what is your hair struggle right now? What are you struggling with? Maybe we can address it on a future beauty live. Let me know and put it in the chat. And remember, everyone who puts their name and where they're watching from in the chat gets entered into a prize draw where you could win a £50 gift card. So that is our second little number that we've got. That is our bundle. So just to recap, we started off with our shampoo and our conditioner. Whoop. It was going so well, the little moving these products around until it just all falls over. So we've got the Sylvina London, the shampoo and conditioner, designed for grey hair. Great if you've got blonde hair, takes the brassiness out. It's a perfect blue shampoo. It's probably the best one that I've used when it comes to blue shampoos. It's not heavy, it's super light, and it's going to nourish and hydrate. One thing I did also learn about this is the fact that actually it could be a very selfless present. And what I mean by that is you could put this in the bathroom, and it could be for his and hers or for your partner, because it works on all hair types. So I was mentioning that my partner may be embracing a little bit of blonde, and it would be really good for him, because I don't know about you, but I do find that my partner just is not too fussed about his shampoo and conditioner. But it also helps with hair growth. So you are going to notice hair growth when it comes to using this shampoo and conditioner. Then after that one, and so you're going to get humidity causes my hair problems. Hello, Sue, my lovely. Yes. Ugh. That is the thing. And that's why I went and had a keratin treatment before I went on holiday, because I was like, it drives me insane going on holiday and then having to wash and blow dry my hair in the heat. It makes me angry. I don't know why. It makes me angry. But this is why this bundle here is really good, especially for those sort of longer summer nights. You've got your pop and lock, you've got your dream coat, which is great to sort of protect your hair, and it's heat activated. And then you've got your mask, which is a perfect little travel size as well. So that is our second bundle of the night. Now let's talk. Hang on. Have we gone in? Yeah, we've done our hair. We've prepped our hair. We've set it up. Now where are we going to go? Well, I think we might have to set up and prep our skin. So I've got some gorgeous, gorgeous products when it comes to gloss and also glow for the skincare. But what I wanted to start off with is probably maybe, a serum. How many of you want to go to serums next? Now, the next product that I've got is supercharged with superfood. So when we're talking about all natural ingredients, this brand was actually designed because the founder's mom was not very well. She was going through a lot of different treatment and realized, and this is actually a common story that we're hearing, realized that she had to strip back all of those products that she had in her bathroom, in her beauty cabinet, because they're full of stuff that she couldn't be putting on her skin or into her body anymore. So this was how the next brand was formed. And the next brand is Biro. So it's exclusive to England. It is Biro New York. And this one has literally just launched at Counterculture. So it is brand new to the platform. You won't be able to access it anywhere else. And this is the product that we've got on offer today. Now, I have showcased some other products from Biro New York. But this was probably one of my favorites. And it's actually a cult favorite within the Counterculture team. It was one of those products that a few of us were like messaging saying, have you tried this? Have you tried this? And what are we talking about? We're talking about the tomato serum, which is really good when it comes to firming and resurfacing the skin. So it's made out of tomato extract. The bottle's beautiful. All of their packaging is so nice, but the bottle is really gorgeous. And I do think as we simplify our beauty routine, as we strip back, as we kind of start to look at what is in our bottles, what's in the label, that we do start to ask ourselves a few questions. And now this serum is so light. Let me just show you right now. You only need, again, with all of these products, when they are so well made, you only need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. So the next one is Biro Superfood Powered Skincare. If you want that glassy, clean skin, this is the one for you. You just need a little bit up. Now, I'd love for you guys to just put in the chat if you are wanting to level up your skincare, if that's what you're looking at. I actually saw a comment from one of my friends earlier when I said that we were going to go live. She's like, I really need to sort my skin out. If skincare is where you're really kind of figuring that sort of routine out, that you want more information, put in the chat right now, skincare, if that's what you're looking to glow up. This is the tomato serum, so it really helps with resurfacing and also plumping the skin. So I've gone ahead and put that on my hand, and you can see that shine, that super glow, and it's made out of tomato extract. So you are really going to get that sort of rosiness that we see in a tomato. You're going to get that come through in the gorgeous serum. So it's super, super smooth. There are a few sort of like stats out there when it comes to customer feedback. You do notice if you start looking at the tomato serum and the results, people do see a reduced sort of in fine lines as well. But it is really about plumping the skin. It's about giving you that glow, and it's about that glassy, clean finish. And Counterculture has just gone ahead and put the code in right now. The code is BIRO20. If you would like to get 20% off this item right now, all you need to do is put BIRO20 and you'll get your 20% off. Gives the best glow to your skin. It really does. So I use mine on the evening, but I also use it pre-makeup. We spoke about a different oil earlier on in today's show, which was from a different brand, which is a really lovely face oil. And I think one thing that I've started to really realize through doing these shows and talking to the founders is about having your own personal ritual. It's about putting some time to one side and actually, like, rather than waiting for Sunday, like self-care Sunday, you actually have your own personal ritual that you do every day. It's not a routine, it's a ritual. It makes you feel good. So starting to figure out which brands, which products work right for you is great. And this is why beauty Uncovered is so good is because we uncover that with you. We dive into it, we ask the questions, and you can be part of it in real time. Oh, Tracy, so glad. Oh, Tracy, did you get this one last week? Oh my God, what did you love about it? I know that you're saying that it's lovely. What did you notice? Was it the texture of the skin? Was it the smoothness? I'd love to hear. It's that sort of real-time chat and feedback we want to know more of. So what did you love about the tomato serum? And for anyone who's considering it, why would you say go for it? So if you are just joining, this is our next product that we're showcasing, which is from Biro New York, which is a brand new brand exclusive to the UK. You can have access to it here at Counterculture, which is another reason why this platform is so good, because you really get to discover brands that you may not have heard of before. And then you discover these brands that you probably have heard of, like Colour Wow, but you get in these discounts and deals and bundles. Yes, loved how it felt on my skin, really smoothing. Isn't it just, it smooths out the skin. It's super, super soft and it absorbs really quickly. So that's what I noticed, is that it was able to absorb really quickly into the skin and then put my foundation on right afterwards. So I am just going to pause just 1 second. Right, guys, I am going to wrap this up a little bit sooner than expected due to where I'm doing my live right now. And I don't know, Counterculture team, if you hear any background noise, do let me know. Otherwise, I'll try my very best to continue on. But this is real life and this is real chat and this is a real live. So let me know if the background noise is not too distracting. Just give me a heart. So this is our tomato serum that we've got right now, and that is beautiful. So we're just smoothing and resurfacing the skin. Oh, thank you, Counterculture. Now, if you didn't know, welcome to my life. I am a mommy of a toddler, and the toddler downstairs has just woken up from a later nap than expected. So Daddy is looking after her. So shall we get back to some beauty chat? Right, so we've got the serum, and this is my chance for a little bit of self-care right now as I experiment with these products. What did I want to go on to next? I want to talk about Convier, which is a fabulous multi-purpose brand when it comes to the beauty sort of lineup. So we've obviously spoken about our blue shampoo and conditioner. Remember, guys, the discount codes at the side, access those and get yourself some really good deals. Then we also have the bundle when it comes to glowing and sort of getting that glassy finish when it comes to your hair care, which is from Pure Wow. Let me just go ahead and put those up right now. So we've got the gloss and go set, that one's up, so you can access that one, and you get in such good discounts. You get gloss 25, that's to 25% off that bundle. Then you've also got your tomato firming serum, which I have just posted up, which you'll also get in a really good discount for. You're getting your 20% off that one. Finally, after that one, we've then moved on to our tomato serum, which we've just spoken about. And Tracy was so lovely and just shared with her feedback about using it and about the results. And thank you, Counterculture, for putting those percentages up and those codes. And then finally, what I want to jump onto is a little bit of Convier, which is the beauty brand. Now, again, a super simple brand giving you so many great results. So let's jump to it. One of my favorites is the glow drops. Now, are you a glow or are you a gloss girl? So they do a glow and then they also have a beautiful lip gloss, which I have on right now. I'm going to do some demos with these. Now, there's a few different ways to wear the glow. You can actually go back to episode 3 last week's and you can see the beautiful founder who actually showed you, Christina, how to put this onto a bare face. This here is perfect if you're really wanting to strip back your makeup and not have so much foundation, but you want that sun-kissed glow, then I definitely recommend this one. How I use it is I actually put it in with my foundation. So I would do my serum, I would then put a nice little moisturizer on, and then on top of that, I would then add just my face oil, and it all absorbs really quickly. All of those brands that I've spoken about. I would go ahead, put my my foundation with my glow, and I just want you to see how lovely that blends in. And it is oil based as well, which is another thing. It's super light on the skin, but it still gives you coverage. So if you are wanting coverage, but you want that luminosity, because that is the whole point, when if you're really trying to embrace that glow, then this is what you would need to use. So that is giving you that lovely sort of shine. So I mix it with the foundation. So you are going to be able to get yourself 15% off any of the Convier products. So that is the gorgeous Sun-Kissed Glow. And then I'm also going to show you how to use the Moon Drop. So if you want that highlighter up at the side. So I'm just going to go ahead and just keep my hands clean so that you can see the difference between the Sun-Kissed Glow and also the Moon Drop. So I'm going to do the Moon Drop really quickly. So I'm going to start again on just a fresh skin. So we've got this one here, which is the Sun-Kissed Glow. I mix that with the foundation, and then you've also got the Moon Drops. So the Moon Drops here, the Moonstone. You are going to get 15% off all of these pieces. So the Moonstone's beautiful. If you're looking for just a nice little bit of a highlighter, highly recommend. It doesn't smear either, so I just put mine over at the top there, just above the cheekbone here, and then I would just do it a little bit under the eyebrow, and it just gives you that really nice finish. You see the difference in that? Then I'll also put it on the other side as well. I just put a few little drops, and you're going to get 15% off. So I use mine with my fingers, but you can obviously, if you want to, just use it with a brush. I also put it down the nose, and then I just put a little bit there on the chin, and sometimes I'll just put on the jaw just there, just to highlight the sort of bone structure. So these, honestly, these two have been my favorite products that I've been taking around with me. I took them on away for work, and it just gives you this healthy glow. But great if you're going on holiday and you don't want to wear so much makeup. So this is your Moonstone, and then you've got your Sun-Kissed Glow as well. Isn't it beautiful? It's just so easy. What I love about it, it's so easy to wear. Now, let me talk about, so you've got the Moonstone, the Sun-Kissed, and then I'm going to jump to the glosses. And then we're going to finish up with the compression cubes, which are fantastic if you're traveling as well. I know it's that time of the year. Everyone's got their trips. Everyone's got their stuff planned. So next up are the glosses. Now, I love them for many different reasons. Number one, I don't get that line across here. They're super soft, they're hydrating, you don't get crispy lips from them, but you can mix and match them. So I have gone ahead, I put my liner on, I've filled my lips in with the liner, and then what I started with is this one here. So this first one that I've got is the Barely There. So I'd go ahead and put Barely There on, super easy, and absorb really quickly. But what I do, so I'd use that on on my lips if I just wanted a little bit of colour. And then what I've done, obviously it's further later on in the night, I'm going to mix it. So I'm going to mix that one there, which is the Barely There, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to add in the Rose Flush, also one of my favourites. I'm just going to mix it in like this. And there we go, a lovely little mixture. And you can darken it. I always do the thing and just make sure I don't get it on my teeth. I think I'm okay. There we go. Lovely little gloss. So that is literally going to last me, tried and tested, up until probably about, if I put it on at 8 in the morning, it's going to go all the way through to probably about 2 in the afternoon. And then I just reapply. These are, I'm not just saying this, these are my favorite lip glosses that I've ever tried. I've also been hesitant about a gloss because I do feel like a gloss, you can just get it everywhere. It's a bit messy, but it leaves just a really light shimmer at the end. So it's a very sort of mature gloss that's timeless. So they come in 3 different colors. You've got the dark red, you've got the Barely There, and the rose. And then what you can also do is actually put this as a blush. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Rose Flush. Love the fact that these products multitask exactly. So it means less that you're taking away on holiday or taking away on travel, less in your thing. And then you can just literally put in a little bit of a blush just like that. And it just highlights the cheekbone. And there we go. So you've got a multi-purpose lip gloss. And then you've got obviously your glows, which are amazing. I also use the glow right there on the collarbone. Honestly, this brand I discovered through Counterculture, and I'm like, okay, I need to always have those in my makeup brand. So these are, Gigi, you're going to love them, honestly. All 3, and I think as well, what I haven't mentioned is that this is a community first brand. What does that mean? It means that the community are telling the brand, this is what we want, this is what we need, this is what is going to be good for us. And you've got 3 different colors. So you've got these 3 that you can choose from. but you can mix and match, and they're going to suit you for all different occasions that you might be going to. Whether you're going out in the evening, whether you're going daytime, whether you just want that little flush that looks like you've worked out, but really you haven't, you have an extra hour in bed. Convier is my go-to. So that is your Convier sort of collection that we've got just there. I'm going to recap shortly and go through every item that we've had. I'm just going to make sure I've got no lipstick or blush on my fingers as we're going along. And then another brand that we just highlighted this afternoon's live, and if you are just joining us, this is basically a recap from the month. We're talking about the best picks, the best products, the best deals that we've had, and also the best feedback that we've had from people. Everyone loved the tomato favorite, the tomato serum. We always sell out of this tomato serum. So if you're seeing it and you're thinking about it, go for it, because it's not going to be available at this deal for very much longer. In fact, we only have a few left. So we've got the shampoo and conditioner that we started off with. I'm going to do a recap of everything. But before we do the recap, I'm just going to move on to our final product, which is the Gloria Liberation Oil. Now, if you missed it, you can head back to the replay of today's live where we had the co-founder of Gloria on. Beautiful mission, beautiful brand. And what they're really trying to do is create a space for giving products to women that maybe don't feel heard right now. So they actually created these products because their friend went through treatment and couldn't put certain products on her body any longer. They are great for any women who are going through perimenopause, who are going through menopause. There are 4 different products. The one that we've been talking about today is the Liberation Oil. So it's all natural as well, which is super important when you're putting it everywhere on your body. And it's also a beautiful little bottle. So if you think about this, you've got your tomato serum, and then you've got your Liberation Oil. How cute is that? I mean, you think that they're both skincare, but they're not. One's for intimate use and one's for skincare use. So do you know what I mean? Like, you're starting to strip back your beauty cabinet and you're really giving yourself those products that give you those results, that look good, that feel good, and that are good to you as well. And you're going to get 20% off the Intimate Body Oil. What I thought was really interesting as well is that, yes, it addresses dryness. But with this one as well, there's multiple uses. You could put this all over your body and it is going to be hydrating and it's going to be good for your skin and good for your body. So 20% off. If you're not familiar with Gloria, check them out. They're a great brand that have just come up. So that one there was the one that we interviewed later this afternoon. Now, I hear that it's gone quiet downstairs in my background of the house, so that is also very good. I am going to finish up with our compression packs, and then I'm going to do a recap of everything so that you get that sort of first-hand insight into what we've offered. Hopefully you're enjoying our lives with us this evening. The final little offer that we've got today is the Donna May compression packs. So if you are traveling and you've not got your hands on any form of compression packs, then these are for you. So tonight you are going to get a lovely little discount. Let me just look to the side of me right here. I feel the counterculture team will put the code in. I may have not added that one, but you are getting a good discount on this. You're getting 4 packs today with your compression packs. Now, what makes a compression pack so fantastic is the fact that it is a double zip. So if you are someone who does their last, that's it, pack in 15 for 15% off your compression packs. They come in black and they also come in pink. So if you are somebody who packs last minute, or if you're packing for everybody and then you leave yourself to the last minute, you're like, oh gosh, I'm not organized. It's all chaos. How do I do this? You can get so much in these compression packs because of the double zip. Now, they've also got a mesh finish, so you can see what you've got in. So you could do your underwear in one. You could do your little sort of simple tops, simple bottoms in the other. They're going to keep everything super streamlined and organized so that when you are traveling, you get to enjoy your travel rather than thinking, oh my gosh, what have I put there? What have I put there? And there's nothing worse than taking things on holiday and not actually wearing them. Now, I've actually used mine. I don't know if I should confess this. I'm using mine at home, not just for travel. So I've got my belts in this one. So it just helps to keep everything organized. And they come really nicely in pink as well. So as you can see, this is full of tops, little sort of tank tops and singlets that I always recommend you take multiple of. And then I'm just going to literally, where is it? Where's my zip gum? I'm just going to pull it all down into one. So you can see that you've got the double zip there, and then you can just literally compress, and so it flattens down and it's easy. Now, I've just heard, I don't know if I'm right, I've just heard that there have been some changes in hand luggage. You'll be able to take more hand luggage on airlines moving forwards, which is great to have these compression packs, because then you can get more in your suitcase. And we all like to know, we like to take more in our suitcase, because you never know who you're going to meet, what you're going to do, and what outfit you might need for which occasion. So that is your compression packs just there. Right, my lovelies, let's do a little bit of a recap as to what we've had on offer this evening. If you've got any questions, now is your chance to basically put it in the chat. Let us know, what questions do you have? We're going to put the discount and the deals to the side. The codes are in the chat as well. And remember, if you are watching this, just pop in your name and your location. So just a very, very quick recap. We've got the Sylvina London, that is your shampoo and conditioner, which is blue. Then we move on very, very, very quickly to our Colour Wow and Gloss set. You've got your Dream Coat, you've got your Pop and Lock, and on top of that, you've got the Hydrating Mask. Moving on to Convier, which is where I did the demos, you have your Moonstone, which is what I've done the highlighter with. You've also got the gorgeous Sun-Kissed Glow, which is what we mixed with the foundation. You can also opt for our Tomato Serum, which is going to help with the smoothness and the firmness. Let me just show you how that works. Again, you only need a little bit is going to go a long, long way. You are seeing the blush or the gloss that I used earlier. That is what I've actually turned into a blush as well. So there's multi-purpose, multi-use, and you're getting that lovely shine. Remember, that's all natural, all ingredient, and tomato extract that's giving you that plumpness. The one offer that I didn't mention is we do have the SPF Sunday. So that is the Hello Sunday SPF. If you're not using an SPF, please, please, please start looking at one that's right for you, and that one is there. Sue is the lucky winner of our £50 voucher. Send us a message via help@counterculturestore.co.uk. Well done, Sue. What are you going to spend it on? That is what I'm wondering. And then, have I missed anything? We've done our lipsticks, we've done our glosses, we've also done our glows, and then of course we've done our serum. And then finally is our final little number, which is Gloria, which is the Liberating Oil. So I want to thank you all so very much for joining me this evening for our Beauty Uncovered Live. We're typically live every Thursday at 1 o'clock at lunchtime, where you can join us, you can chat, you're going to get to speak to and hear from so many different founders. And we wanted to trial an evening just to see how you guys find it. If you want to get involved, obviously be part of the contest, be part of the deals, be part of the giveaways, but also give us feedback and chat, and obviously do a bit of a recap to those products that we've offered throughout the month. Thank you all so very much for joining us. Make sure you follow us on all socials here at Counterculture. I'm Lucy, this is Beauty Uncovered, and hopefully I'll see you all on the next live here at counterculturestore.co.uk. Have a good evening, everyone. Bye.